Disclaimer, this is a topic that goes way deeper than the depth I'm diving into in this video. This video is not a breakdown of Philadelphia gang politics. In this video, my plan is to take an overall look at Skrilla's legacy and comment on what I feel could have led him into getting involved in street politics and drug culture. Thanks, I hope you enjoy. For the past few weeks, I've been making overview videos on drill artists coming from Jacksonville. In this video, I like to take a trip north to the dystopian city formerly known as Philly. And who better to start with than the current face of the Philly scene, Skrilla. Skrilla is a rising talent coming from the Philly drill scene who, through his uniquely dark presence and his obscure religious references, has been making waves in the underground and mainstream alike. While we don't know much about Skrilla's upbringing, we do know that his parents were both college educated and wanted the best for him, even encouraging him and his brother to do sports and to stay out of trouble. Unfortunately, the lessons didn't take hold.
I got a real good dad and a real good mom.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't even know that though, bro. But I got a real good and I got a real good. Yeah, my mom is actually Mexican.
Oh, really?
My mom straight Mexican and my pop black. But they went to college and everything. That's how they met.
Okay.
And everything. My mom from Texas, my pop from Philadelphia. My mom went to Philly just to go with my dad.
And did they warn you a lot about like the environment that you were born in? Like, were they always trying to put you on game so that you didn't get into crazy situations?
My father was really on my ass. My father I played sports. I played every sport you could think of. My pop made sure I was really good at basketball. So my pop made sure that I really played basketball. I played AAU. I done traveled around the world playing basketball when I was younger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, every trophy I ever got is an MVP trophy. Like, I was really good in basketball. But
Skrilla would end up being very successful with sports. He even going as far to say that his playing sports allowed him to travel the world. This was short-lived, however.
But somehow though, like, the streets just got to me though at an early age.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that was? Because you were balancing selling drugs and basketball at one point?
No, I just gave it up.
Oh, okay.
I just gave it up. But not having the shit that I wanted. Not having the shit that I wanted, the shit I really wanted though. Like, and I knew how I could get it.
Growing up in Kensington, known as Zombieland now due to the rampant drug problems, a young Skrilla would be introduced to a lot of things that would color his later experience. Drug culture was always a big thing in Philly, so naturally, as soon as Skrilla was old enough to jump off the porch, he began dealing and experimenting with drugs.
Kid, like growing up in this sort of area, like, did you have crazy memories of what shit was like?
That shit was fun. Bro. I enjoyed myself growing up, bro. I had the ball. I had the best time of my life when I was young. Because then when we were young, everybody was trapping with my age. That was 12, 13, 14, 15. Everybody was young, and it was way more money back then. It was way more money, and back then we were selling dimes. It wasn't nicks anymore. It was dimes.
So selling drugs was just like automatic from what age?
Yeah, like once you jump off the porch, once you come outside down Kensington, like once your parents let you go outside, even if you get a second to go outside, if you tell your mom like, yo, I'm about to go to the park. If you're going outside, you're going to trap.
Really?
Yeah, and by the time you're going in with some money.
This started out innocently at first. Skrilla only started dealing because he was poor and the things that he wanted were pretty expensive, so naturally he started looking for ways to get quick cash. Around when Skrilla was first making money off dealing, he decided to quit all sports he had been doing up until that point and focus mainly on trapping. Though he did still go to school, and he did still graduate. Good on him for that, even though he only graduated because he was on house arrest. Shit, we'll take what we can get, bruh. As long as he graduated, that's all that counts. Skrilla was always intelligent. In fact, the reason that he was able to do house arrest in the first place was due to his good grades and his promise to focus on school and sports. Still can't speak English. Fucking fourth video in a row. Jesus Christ. He was so well liked that even the principal came to his court dates to support him.
Did you drop out of high school or you finished high school?
No, I graduated high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't had no choice. I was on house arrest for 2.5 years.
Really? For what?
Yeah. I had 6 dope cases.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I had 6 heroin cases. Yeah, I had 6 dope cases. I was on house arrest for 2.5 years. Only reason they let me stay on house arrest is because I was smart. Like, I had good grades. I ran cross country and all that shit. I played ball. Like, I was like really somebody for real. The principal to the school and all that shit came to my court dates and made sure I didn't go in jail. None of that shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
On April 1st, 2018, Skrilla would go on to drop his first song, Dog Food, which sounds nothing like the music he's making now. I'd liken it to a darker Migos type sound, especially with the triplet flows and the ad-libs, though you could argue it's more Chirac sounding than Atlanta, but I'm from Georgia, shut up. It wouldn't be until February 8th, 2020 when Skrilla dropped his song 187 where he would give his audience a peek into the Kensington Ave area. Skrilla, having grown up serving junkies, would eventually lead to him having a really good relationship with the local junkies. Some might say, oh, he's a dealer, he has to be friendly, but seeing that he will take drugs with the Jays and even give them free shit off of him knowing them for a long time and growing up with them, shows that he's way more friendly with the junkies than most dealers are. It's usually just a business type relationship. And that served to up his face card in the area a lot. He's basically the junkie messiah down there in Zombieland.
That shit all my life, bro. I've been around that shit all my life, bro. I've been hanging around with the Jays all my life, bro. Like, that's just, like, damn, I'm a J too.
But you have a different relationship with them, right? Because it seems like a lot of people would just ignore them or never want to be on camera with them or whatever, but you seem like super comfortable in that environment.
Yeah, no, they actually my friends, bro. They actually watch me grow up. And it's crazy. Fucked up thing is, since I've been trapping since I was a young boy, since I was trapping 12, 13, 14, they actually watched me grow up. Like, I've been serving 80% of them know since I was a kid, and now I'm just a little bit older, and they see me and they hype to see me. They actually watch me grow up, bro. They actually watch you grow up, literally though, bro. Literally, they actually see me every single day. Now it's just I pop out here and there.
Do you look down on them?
Hell no.
You feel like you're on the same level to a certain extent?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm on the same level, but I feel like
you sympathize and empathize with where they're at?
Yeah, like they're my friends, bro.
Skrilla's drug use has always coincided with his music. Skrilla has on multiple occasions said that he cannot make music unless he's fucked up, because he's always done it on drugs. I fear this will be the main component of his downfall. No matter how bright the star is, if it's fueled by drugs, it'll go out way quicker. It's always been seen. It's always gonna happen like that.
It's the fucked up thing about that shit, though. I feel like I can't make music unless I'm fried.
You feel like the more fucked up you get, the better the music gets?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, that's got to be a crazy spot to be kind of stuck in.
I know for sure, like, when I take certain type of drugs, it's like it give me cheat codes.
Really?
Like, oh shit, he ain't fucking with that shit.
No, he's got an attitude problem, this fucking Doug.
Like, if I fucking, like if I take a fucking, I ain't trying to give everybody a cheat code, but if I take, you ever heard of a G6?
Oh yeah.
I take a G6, bro, and fucking, like, I got a whole bunch of them in my pocket right now.
Let's see it. Oh shit, okay.
G6s, they glow in the dark and everything.
Wow.
It's a G6. If I take that shit, bro, and I go to the studio, bro, I be saying shit that I didn't even know I knew, though, bro. Like, that shit crazy. Word, like.
Skrilla even makes a chilling remark in his No Jumper interview when asked about recovery and rehabilitation for Kensington, saying, there is no recovery.
The drugs just keep getting more and more powerful with each generation that goes by, and it keeps getting harder and harder for people to, like, find a way to slip out of that.
Yeah. It ain't no coming out of that shit, bro.
For most people, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, it's just death. It ain't no coming out of that shit, bro.
Right.
I mean, if you do, though, you still gonna be a certain way, though. Like, that shit fucked up, bro. That shit fucked up, though, bro. That shit fucked up.
Being surrounded by junkies all the time and seeing what Skrilla saw is probably what drove him to the more dark, sinister direction his music would begin to take. On June 3rd, 2021, Skrilla will drop the first song that would have his signature style. The beat is more droning and sinister, the delivery is more slurred and smooth, and this is arguably the sound that drove many people to check out the Philly wave in the beginning, including me, to be honest. While Skrilla blew up alongside the Philly drill scene, I have a hard time classifying his music as drill. He doesn't tend to diss the Dead or other gangs, though he has at points done features with people who do diss, such as Ybcdul and them. So it kind of puts him in a gray zone. Seemingly he can do a song with every side of the Philly scene according to him, though this relationship with Ybcdul might make things a bit more dicey streetwise, as Mr. Disrespectful is basically the top op currently in Philly, to my knowledge, and Skrilla has featured on his songs like Big Button and McNuggets Part 2, which is in fact disrespectful as fuck. I wouldn't take that lightly, so I doubt the gangs are either. All that being said though, Skrilla seems to be good in the streets of Kensington, to the point that he says he doesn't even need to carry a gun. And with this good rep with the surrounding addicts and dealers, the only real issue Skrilla comes across is police. Skrilla's first taste of decent success was his song Dope Did, released on July 29th, 2022, sitting at a view count of 156k as of right now. Things would kind of stay the same bit view-wise for a bit until the new year came around. On January 10th, 2023, Skrilla will go on to release the song that personally put me onto his music, Block Hot. I don't know why, but something about how this video is shot really drew me in, and I was basically hooked from the moment it started. This video is currently sitting at 1.4 million. 2023 would be Skrilla's breakout year, with songs like Vampire, Geeked Up, Striker, and doing feats with people ranging from Lil Uzi Vert to I Don't Know Mir. His face card would also go up with him doing hood vlog and documentary stuff with like well-respected YouTubers like Brandon Buckingham and others, showing off the positives and negatives of Kensington Ave. These videos would also serve to show the world Skrilla's laid-back demeanor and his fun, jovial type personality. When he's not overzooted, of course. He tends to be overzooted. A lot of people were put off by Skrilla's music off the fact that he consistently refers to the devil, or he talks about gods like Osun or Ogun, which are consistent with Santeria belief. This gets conflated with him being a devil worshipper, which I feel is really unfair and ignorant. Skrilla has went on record to say that he practices Santeria, which is a religion that was originally brought to Cuba from the Ybcdul nations of West Africa. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, due to the slave trade. Many of the gods have been derived from African religions as a result of that. It's about having a personal relationship with the divine through worship, divination, sacrifice, and mediumship rather than just plain worship. It often gets confused with voodoo, which, while it's a sister religion, there are many differences. Voodoo is more of a Haitian branch, with a few different rules and spirits, and Santeria is more Cuban inspired. That being said, Skrilla is not a devil worshipper. He's just got his own thing going on and makes references to the devil in his songs to fit his sinister dark motif, or to allude to drugs. An example of that is a lyric called "The Devil Saved Me," which I genuinely feel is a reference to his drug use. I could be reaching, but I feel he uses that shit as a metaphor a lot of the time and people just take it at face value. All that being said, Skrilla is one of my favorite artists coming out of Philly, and while I would like him to live a long and prosperous life, his constant drug use and his lifestyle isn't one that'll take him to the nursing home, unfortunately. I sincerely hope that Skrilla does not let drugs take fully over. If y'all are not already tapped in with the scene, be sure to check out his album Underworld. It's a great example of his style and cadence, and it's a very, very excellent intro to Philly drill in general. It's also kind of light because there's no like dead ops and shit, you know what I mean? It's a good entry point. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. Like and comment on what other artists you would like to see me cover next. Or like, whatever. It's kind of up in the air what I'm going to do next, but I'm kind of leaning towards Ybcdul to fit with the Philly shit. Then I might double back and do some Jacksonville shit. Or some fucking Bronx shit, I don't even know. If y'all trying to see my videos, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if y'all trying to see all my videos, because YouTube's bad about that. And shit. With all that being said, peace out, chill out.